Yo, what's up guys? I just wanted to share a live trade breakdown from one of the setups I posted earlier in the day, and I'm talking about that move down right there. So, let's see. It was a couple hours after New York Open because I'm Central Time. It was this one right here, and I'll go over what I was looking at. Three things basically. So if we go back here, let's start off with a 30-minute. Delete that. All right, so starting off with 30-minute. This is before New York Open here. And then just looking for a scalp pull that makes the most sense. Coming up to right around here. I'll also, what I can do, I'll put it in a replay mode like here. Okay. So if it's about this time and this is all the information that you're seeing, you can just, look for a scalp pull up around here. Look for like one of these areas, but like when I pull it here, which does look ideal, but it misses a 3-4. So I just kind of move it around, see if one of these like candle body closes, kind of gets it a little bit better, because it doesn't have to be perfect. And then it looks like it's like a tick away, but it's a lot closer. This would be like if you are using line chart and you pull it up to that. So nothing wrong with that. So we'll use that scalp pull, and then we'll just mark out this zone that I always mark out, that area right there for potential short. And then we can move over to say 5-minute. Get rid of this. And then I'm gonna look at this and kind of try to decide what it looks like from an Elliott wave perspective. It does not look impulsive. Doesn't look like a 5-wave because this low is taking this high. So it looks corrective. In that case, I can do a corrective pull and see if there is some confluence. So my two main zones I like the most, the 236 to 272, that doesn't help us here because it's not in our zone of confluence with other things. What does is this one right here. So we can make another box, and the better zone, obviously it gets darker and it becomes a little more interesting. It can even, we'll just leave it at that for now. And let's just fast forward a little bit. Okay, so now we're making our way back up, but we're still not hitting the zone yet. Then what we can do, delete that, pull another scalp pull from here up to here, like that, and so the 706 to 832, like we marked in the other zone, is a little bit different because it does not get up to here. And I would like to try and fit as many of our time frames pulls and different kinds of pulls like EW versus scalp and everything, try to get those as confluence together. So I'll do another one between the 832 and the 1 on here basically. And then I can get rid of this other one and we can just focus on this area essentially. Right. So fast forward again. And we can see how it tapped into that darker red area pretty perfectly and then gave a nice move down. That's a pretty big move if you're using minis. So I will go back and we can watch this on the recording. So you can see I do not have the corrective pull on this one. I do have that same scalp pull, if you recognize it, and I marked out, if you see here on the top left, marked out between the orange 706 and the blue 832 as a zone, so I know that, and I already know that the corrective pull is in the same area, so I don't need to put that on all my charts. And essentially, go rewind again here. There was nothing fancy about this. It was just, you see this wick starting to form on the 1 minute chart on the bottom left. That just looks really nice to me. It's hitting my exact spot, hit my zone that I marked out, that I planned for, and it's giving a really nice reaction. So I just basically just mark it, sell with the exit strategy. This scalper exit strat every $3, and that's with 10. Yeah, just going back here to show that same zone that I did on TradingView earlier. So let's see, we started out here before the first one hit, was at 7,565. And then I'll just fast forward because we don't need to sit through it, but basically, basically price is just coming down and is coming to take profits as I suspected it would, because it looked like that corrective move would be done with that hitting that level, or at least even if it's not, that that zone would provide enough volatility that if I was wrong, I'd be able to get out or at least sneak some like tighter take profits, and then get stopped out on the rest. And then here I had one down here for potentially even coming down and taking the overall low, but wanting to also take this low. It was just hanging out here a little bit, like a little bit longer than I wanted, and when it gave that move up here, I just wanted to get out, just be out of it, and that's fine. If we look now back to here, oh, and so after that was 98.20, so 7,565, 98.20, so that's like, I don't know, 20, over 2K, 2,200, 2,300, something like that. And this took about 15 minutes. I sped up the original by 3 times, so this 5 minutes is more like 15 minutes. And then going back up to here and getting out of replay mode, we can see that was a really nice move down from that here, and then later on the move down into here, right into the kickback zone of this. So yeah, that was the trade, and hopefully this is short enough. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, I will see you around in chat. Bye.